right, so we got a little topic right here. James Gunn said what on the internet, saying that James Gunn is racist. Now, I don't know how real rejects are with their videos, so I'm not gonna play the whole interview. I'll leave the link in the comments down below, but we'll watch the little snippet of what everybody is talking about with James Gunn, whether it's good or bad. Let's get it.
Tune out most of social media, but every once in a while there'll be somebody who will say something. It's always the weirdest stuff. It's never what you expect. Some weird thing that I go, God, that guy, I'm gonna, and then I go, I think I might be getting upset about something a 12-year-old in India is saying. You know what I mean?
So that is what everybody is upset about. A 12-year-old in India. Now, do I think it's racist? I don't think it's racist because he doesn't know who he's talking about. On the internet, there's trolls all over the place. I deal with trolls daily on YouTube. Some days I clap back at them. Some days I just block and ignore. It just depends on my mood that day. Me personally, I don't mind, giving trolls a little dose of their own medicine because it's fun sometimes. Like, if you're going to try to ruin my day, well, I'm going to clap right back at you. That's just how I'm built. Some days, I just ignore them, block them. I'm like, yeah. But some days, I'm with it. I'm rocking with you. I'm going to troll you right back. But, do I think this is racist? I don't think it's racist, but I will say this. As the head of DC Studios, you got to watch what you say. There's certain things you cannot say. When you're in a position James Gunn is in, you cannot say anything that people can twist words or even do anything with them words. You know what I'm saying? He has to watch what he says because of how high he is on the ladder. Now, like I said, I don't think it's racist. We're living in some weird times to where you can say anything and people will try to cancel you. And this is why I say James has to watch out, because a lot of people are already not rocking with James. Now, past tweets and what he said and all on Twitter, calling him the P word, you got those people. Those people don't like James Gunn at all. Now, do I know if that's true? I don't know. I leave myself out of that. I don't know if that's true or not. I know everybody talks about the tweets he got fired for at Marvel. I ain't done no research, so I'm not speaking on that. I'm just speaking on what everybody on the internet be talking about. So you got those people. Then you have the Snyderverse people who are loyalists, but they're a little too crazy. Okay, now there's crazy people in all fan bases, but you have some Snyder bros out there that, hey, they not playing no game. James Gunn did that to Zack. James Gunn did that to Henry. Oh no, we ain't rocking with you, bro. You get no money from us, and I respect that. I get that, but there's some fans that just go a little too crazy on both sides. Now, that's why James or anybody when you're in a high position in life, you have to watch what you say, because anything you say, the internet will not let you live it down. They will not. The internet will find out. If you say something really weird or you say some crazy stuff, the internet will be there to remind you, and that it's not going anywhere because it's on there forever. So with that in mind, with the tweets that he's put out in the past that everybody talks about, and then, with everything WB has done to Zack and the Cavill and the Ben and just all that, man, you have to watch what you say, because this movie, like, whether people want to admit it or not, this movie was already facing a ton of adversity. It was already facing a ton of adversity going in and making it, okay? And James made it even worse because the articles came out that he made fun of Snyder Bros, and the movie's based around his personal life. This movie has so much adversity going towards it already. It doesn't need any more. I feel like James Gunn, what James should have done, he should have did something to unite the fans, but he didn't. It was a lot of things going against the fans. And when you're coming into a situation like this, when WB has just been on a slump for years after what they've done to the fans, you have to come in and try to unite all the fans. Because sure, Superman is going to make money off the name Superman. Then you got some James Gunn loyalist fans who are going to support the movie. But majority of the fan base, like I say this all the time, men lie, women lie, numbers do not lie. Zack didn't put out a movie that did not profit, I think, besides Sucker Punch, or maybe that was just his lowest movie. It might have went positive, but I'm not sure. We talked about this a long time ago, but every other movie, because a DC ex DC studio, it had a studio came out and said that every movie Zack put out gained profit, and I believe he said besides Sucker Punch, that was his lowest rated movie, which I like Sucker Punch. It was a cool movie. It wasn't bad, but was it as good as all his other ones? No, but it was okay. So when you have all these different things already going against you and your movie, yeah, you have to unite the fans. Like, there should have never been an article that came out that, yeah, James Gunn has a joke about the Snyder Bros. Like, that should have never existed. Like, you need to unite all the fans. But instead, it's been just a lot of diversity. And that's what's going against this movie. And you just keep adding and adding and adding to the fire. And it's just, the movie could be, what if the movie is good, but because of all this, the bad advertisements, the articles that came out about like the Snyder Bro joke in the movie and his personal life and just all this other stuff, what if that makes the movie a failure? Because, you know, people were just like, well, you dug your hole, buddy. And now you gotta lay in it because they're like, well, we're not gonna support your movie. I just feel like if he would have came in, he should have came in and tried to unite the fans. It shouldn't have been all this mess going on. Like we get what WB did. Is that James Gunn's fault? No, it's not. But when you come in and you just, you know, add jokes in about Snyder Bros and the Superman movie, it just doesn't sit well, man. And Zack's fan base is so big. People don't realize how big Zack's fan base is. Like, he has a big fan base. And a lot of people that rock with Zack are the older generation. So you can tell this movie's made towards the newer generation. But all in all, I don't think it's racist. But I do think James Gunn has to do a better job of what he says. Because when you're sitting on a high pedestal, there's certain things you can say and certain things you cannot say. And people are, you know, taking that to the extreme, like, right, especially today. Like I said, man, cancel culture is crazy. I don't know. You can get canceled for anything these days. Hell, I can say F you. Oh yeah, let's cancel that guy right there. He just said the F word. He just said my name. It's just a whole lot of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think it's racist. I just think he has to do a better job of what he says in interviews. But that's my thoughts on it. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments down below. Superman is almost here, so we will finally know if this is going to be a good building foundation or if it's not. Like y'all already know how I'm rocking, man. I'm always restore the Snyderverse, always, because I love Zack. Zack turned me to a Superman fan. Never liked the character. He was always boring to me. But Zack made me like him. So it is what it is. I will catch you guys on the next one, man. 100,000 subscribers is grind time. Let's get it.